we done with 2K25. Well, at least that's what majority of the community is saying based on the news that we've been receiving about 2K25. Personally, I'm going to be playing the game and having a blast, but comment down below, will you be playing NBA 2K25 based on the news that we've been receiving? We have just 34 days until the release of NBA 2K25, and today we have some groundbreaking news regarding the gameplay and much more. Starting off, Pro Play is officially returning to 2K25, and 2K said this on their own website. Pro Play is realized in an even greater way in 2K25, using new Pro Play animations which have been directly translated from real-world NBA footage. Gameplay becomes even more authentic as we replace traditional motion-captured animations with Pro Play animations. We've added 9,000 new Pro Play animations in 2K25, including 1,500 dribble animations, 1,100 signature shot animations covering most rostered players from the 23 to 24 NBA season, and over 1,300 new off-the-ball animations, including 150 new signature motion styles. Now, to me, this sounds like pretty good news. In 2K24, Pro Play was introduced, but the animations were pretty limited. Only a few players had their real-life animations, and you could easily tell the difference between a normal animation versus a Pro Play animation. Now, in 2K25, with over 9,000 animations added, I expect Pro Play to feel as it was intended originally. It's probably going to be way more realistic with fluid animations. 2K also announced a brand new dribble engine and stated, "The dribble engine is the most amazing upgrade we've had to our gameplay engine in 15 years." It added NBA 2K25 features and all new dribble engine built from the ground up. This is the biggest change to our gameplay engine in many years, and we're eager for you to test it yourself. In every previous version of NBA 2K, dribble movement was managed by manually programmed pre-scripted animation transitions from a library of motion captured movements. Now, with the real power of Pro Play, NBA 2K's 25 dribble engine generates dynamic motion from real-world NBA footage to create a new and more authentic feel. It goes beyond animations and turns movement with the ball into one holistic, dynamic piece of motion, one-to-one with how players dribble in real life. Stops are tighter, launches are more explosive, and probing the court looks and feels smoother, more lifelike, and more consistent than ever before. We can't wait for you to experience this firsthand. Many 2K players have been wanting a new dribble system for a long time, but I'm just hoping that the new dribble system provides way more variety with multiple different moves that are actually useful. Now, one big issue from the past years has been the lack of useful dribble moves. You guys know it too. Now, I'm hoping that with over 1,500 new dribble animations added to the game, this will be changed. Next up, 2K announced a lot of changes to shooting in NBA 2K25, and they said this: NBA 2K25 provides more variety, accessibility, and freedom on offense for newcomers, seasoned players, and full-blown experts. Alike with all new improvements like the shot canceling feature, signature go-to shots, shot timing profile, pro stick rhythm shooting, and more. And then said, with NBA 2K24, we introduced dribble breakdowns to initiate a sequence of signature size-up moves that you can use to create separation and break down the defender. In 2K25, we took this concept a bit further. Holding up on the pro stick will trigger signature go-to shots, which features some of the most exciting dribble into shot combos directly translated from NBA footage. Another feature driven by Pro Play technology. We're also implementing a new shot canceling feature that lets you break out of any advanced shot at any time to transition into other moves, like a more robust hezi or shot fake. Coupled with signature go-to shots, the Pro Play dribble movement engine, and expanded Pro Play animations. This free-flowing experience allows you to start a step-back jumper, cancel out of the shot, and move into a different dribble move, or take a driving lane to the basket. These improvements give offensive players more tools to be creative. Now, on paper, this sounds really good, and it sounds like I'm gonna like this a lot. Being able to cancel out of any shot type and continue with dribble moves sounds like it could be hella glitchy and a lot of fun to use. Now, let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comment section. Up next, 2K also announced another brand new feature in regards to shooting with the all new shot timing profiles, and said this: we received feedback from opposite ends of the spectrum on the shooting this past year. Some players love the added challenge, while others found shooting to be too difficult, especially for newcomers. In NBA 2K25, we added a new setting called shot timing profile that allows you to customize the risk versus reward of your shot timing. Choosing low risk reward will provide more forgiving shot timing and emphasize ratings, openness, and taking smart shots over the release of a stick or button. A mistimed shot could still go in, but the green make window will be smaller, making it more difficult to consistently have excellent time releases. Choosing high risk reward will offer more challenging shot timing with green or miss outcomes. If you're consistently good at timing your shot, you're sure to reap the big rewards by choosing this option. Now, this is a major change. As you guys know, in NBA 2K23 and NBA 2K24, it was only green or miss for all players online. But with these profiles, it is strictly no longer green or miss. Obviously, I think that most players will use the high risk reward feature. And again, that will be the green or miss, because most players want the biggest green window possible. But it will be very interesting to see how viable these other options will be online. Low risk reward will allow whites to go in. Will this be OP online? I don't know, man. Only time will tell. Let me know down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, man? Whites going back in. What do you guys think? 2K also announced there's going to be custom visual cues within the jump shot creator. Here's what they said. NBA 2K24 added a shot timing visual cue setting to select your ideal jump shot release point from jump, set point, push, or release animation cues. In 2K25 MyPlayer jump shot creator, you are no longer limited to these 4 options. After selecting a base, release, and release speed for your custom jump shot, you can now set your visual cue to any point in the shot, giving you full customization over when to release the shot button or stick. Now, this is another major change that I absolutely love. Being able to choose where your visual cue at any point in the animation within the jump shot creator is going to be really cool. And drop a like if you guys agree too. I really think that this is going to give us the ultimate freedom to create our jump shot exactly how we want it. 2K also announced another major change with the pro stick rhythm shooting and said this: while all shooting control methods from NBA 2K24 are returning, NBA 2K25 introduces a brand new way to shoot called the pro stick rhythm shooting. Instead of simply pressing and releasing the shot button or stick, you first pull the shot stick down to start the shot. Then, as you see your player's jump shot animation reach its set point, you push the shot stick up and try to match the timing and speed of the player's push motion. And the game testers at 2K went on to say that they basically tested it out and it was a bit challenging at first, and then eventually they got it down and they seem to love it. Now, this is going to be pretty interesting. I hope that shooting with the button is just as good as with the stick, and I feel like it's going to be pretty hard for a lot of players to get used to this. But again, it's definitely an interesting addition. Let me know down below in the comment section, man. Are you guys going to be using the new pro stick rhythm shooting or just shooting a square? What do you guys think is the move? 2K also announced many changes to defense in NBA 2K25 and said this: take advantage of all new defensive measures that'll impact your ability to lock down opponents. And be sure to visit Learn 2K to improve on the fundamentals. NBA 2K25 features a brand new defensive cutoff system. Offensive players have long been able to dynamically change direction using the right stick, and savvy defensive players can now do the same. By utilizing the right stick on defense, you can control your player and quickly slide laterally into a position to cut off the offensive player's attack. Successfully reading the ball handler and anticipating their drive with a successful cutoff can stonewall the offense or cause them to fumble the ball. Now, this is a great change. As you guys know, in 2K23 we almost had no defense. Then in 2K24 they added a ton of defensive animations, which did help a lot. But now in 2K25 with the new defensive animations, I expect lockdowns to be really OP and to clamp up anyone better than ever before. 2K is also introducing a brand new contest system and stated, for NBA 2K25 we made significant changes to the contest system. We now use a dynamic weighting system rather than a fixed one that evaluates the impact of defense at the start of the shot versus the release and computes the proper coverage impact accordingly. In addition, you'll notice that the perimeter and interior defensive ratings, as well as height differential, play a more important role in calculating defensive coverage. These changes better reflect what you see happening on screen and reward your strong defensive sequences to decrease the competition's chances of converting their shots. Now, I feel like the contest system literally gets changed every single year and many players end up not being happy. Drop a like if you agree. Now it's going to be pretty interesting to see if 2K actually did get it right this year. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. Up next, we got some exclusive information from Mike Wang himself on X and Discord. Here are some questions and answers that Mike Wang touched on. Are instant green animations back? Mike Wang had to say this: there's a new shot feedback option called Simple in the customized HUD menu that is on by default. This will display your timing feedback immediately once you release your shot. If you want full shot feedback, which includes defensive coverage, you'll want to change the visibility settings to all shots. Full shot feedback is delayed just like it was in 2K24. So it sounds like instant greens are back, but just with a little bit of a trade-off. If you have instant greens turned on, you're not going to be able to see the shot feedback and contest percentages. How do you guys feel about this? In my opinion, they should just bring greens back and see the contest system right away once you get the jump shot off. Mike Wang is also hinting at the court size changing in 2K25. He said this: we adjusted the player to court ratio in 2K25 to give players more room to operate. It's improved the flow of the game and allows for certain cuts that would often be jammed up before. Now, this is a major change I've been wanting for a very long time, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. I have felt for a few years now that the court size was way too small, allowing bigger players to take up too much space on the court and making it harder to move around the court and throw passes. Now, I'm really excited to see this change in action for 2K25. What do you guys think about the court size getting bigger? The shot meter has also been drastically changed in 2K25. Mike Wang said this: the shot meter works pretty differently in 2K25 compared to the previous games. There are 3 options to choose from: arrow, default, ring, and dial, rather than freezing when you release the shot button. All of the meters animate from beginning to end in sync with the ideal time to release the button. Think of it more as a timeline of the shot animation rather than a traditional meter. The ideal time to release the button is the exact frame the meter disappears from your screen. It'll make more sense once you try it. One of the main benefits of this change is that meters are much more accurate on lines, so you'll no longer need to compensate for latency when you're shooting shots, layups, or free throws online. The size, color, and placement of the shot meter is fully customizable in the customized HUD screen. And yes, there's still a small bonus for playing with the meter off. The dunk and layup meter is also changing in 2K25. Guys, we have so much news in this video. It's actually insane. They also gave us some news about the dunk and layup meter also changing this year in 2K25. Mike Wang had to say this: layup timing is optional and disabled by default, but I recommend turning it on if you want to gain an advantage as a slasher. Just like shots, there are separate layup timing profile options: real player percentage, low, normal, and high. So you can customize the setting to match your ability. Now, this is huge, guys. Mike Wang says dunk timing is always on for skilled dunks, but you can still dunk without using a particular mechanic. The dunk meter logic has also been improved, so instead of the window size being determined just at the start of the dunk, it dynamically adjusts throughout the entire dunk sequence to better reflect defensive impact. Now, this is really good because in 2K24, you guys know the layup meter would fluctuate. It would change. You know, if someone's contesting you and then all of a sudden you're open, the green window would open back up green. Now, as you guys know, in 2K24, your dunk meter, no matter where it starts, if it's a small meter but you end up being open, the meter stayed small the entire time. So this is good news to hear that they did improve the dunk meter, and hopefully we see this actually take place in 2K25. Mike Wang also went more into depth about the rhythm shooting and said, when using rhythm shooting, there are 2 main factors to consider: push timing and tempo. Push timing is the point where you start to move the pro stick, which you'll want to do the movement your player reaches the set point of the shot. Tempo is the speed at which you move the pro stick to the opposite side of your original stick throw. The goal is to finish the stick deflection to the opposite side exactly to match the point the ball releases the player's fingertips. This is so much gameplay news, man. What do you guys think about this, man? Do you guys think 2K is going to make a huge change this year? Do you guys think that they're going to make a big comeback? Let me know down below. Are you going to be getting 2K25? This is all the news for today's video. They're dropping way more news throughout the week, so you guys be ready for the best news possible for 2K25. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it for the best and updated news. I'm gonna see you guys in the next news video. I'm out. Peace.